Welcome to this video, and in this problem we got a hard problem. This is quite a bit harder than other problems that we do in trigonometry. Yeah, so that's why I thought of making this video. And this is not related to the sum and difference angle or any other trigonometric identities that I've talked about, like cosine a plus b, or maybe the sum product to sum formula or sum to product formula. This is not related to that. It requires easier concepts, doesn't require too hard concepts to work out with the problem, but you have to do it with a little trickier mind. So let's pay attention what problem we have got. So secant a minus tan a plus 1 divided by secant a minus tan a minus 1 is equal to 1 plus secant a plus tan a divided by 1 minus secant a minus tan a. Okay, so how do you approach this question? It's not that hard as I described before at the beginning. Okay, to solve it, what you have to do is you have to replace here the one here, okay, by the identities that we know. Okay, so by the identities that we already know, we have to replace it by them. But you have to have secant and tangent in them. So what you're going to do is we're going to write secant a minus tan a as it is. And then we are going to replace 1 with this identity, secant squared a minus tan squared a. Why it is going to be this? Because we know this identity. Okay, we know this identity, and divided by, I'm going to write it as secant a minus tan a minus 1 should change into secant squared a minus tan squared a here. Alright, now what this will become, so we can further write this as secant a minus tan a plus, so we're going to expand this out using our algebraic formula. Okay, so the logic is pretty simple. Secant a plus tan a, just in 2 minutes. Okay, so this is going to be secant a minus tan a. I'm going to divide it by secant a minus tan a minus, this should change into secant a plus tan a times secant a minus tan a. So what I've done here is just expanded this out, not any other change. So the trickier part here was realizing that we have to replace 1 by the identity, okay, by this identity, secant squared a minus tan squared a is equal to 1. Otherwise there was nothing hard in this problem. Okay, so there's nothing to be intimidated about. And now we're going to factor this out. Okay, so this is going to be a harder factoring, because secant a minus tan a is here common, because we have 2 terms common here. I mean, yeah, secant and tan. That's why some students get confused in factoring this out, but this is just like the normal factoring. So secant a minus tan a, this will be 1 because this thing is here common, and plus secant a minus tan a is common, so we'll be left with secant a plus tan a. And you have to divide this thing by, so what we're going to divide this by is secant a minus tan a. So secant a minus tan a. Okay, I mean we have to get this in factored form first. So this will become 1 and minus, here secant a minus tan a is common, so we'll be left with secant a plus tan a. But we have to distribute this minus sign into this. So this should become secant a minus tan a. Alright, and now this thing and this thing will get cancelled, and we'll be left with 1 plus secant a plus tan a divided by 1 minus secant A minus tan A. And this is the thing that we have to actually prove. 1 plus secant A plus tan A and 1 minus secant A minus tan A. Okay, so this is the thing that we had to prove. So this is a right hand side. So we have proven a right hand side easily. So this was the quick and short and sweet proof. I guess you might have liked this. Now the next problem, okay, so now we're gonna do a slightly twisted problem than this, slightly more twisted. Okay, so like us have a look. Cosecant A plus cotangent A minus 1 divided by 1 minus cosecant A plus cotangent A. Okay, so this is equal to, so we're going to have three sides here, cosecant A plus cotangent A. There is also another equal sign, that this thing is equal to, another equality sign, and another side is 1 plus cosine A divided by sine A. Okay, so the complicated thing about this problem is that at first glance, you might think that you have to change again 1 as we have done for the previous problem. You have to replace them by the identities. Okay, but this is not like that. You have to replace only the numerator by the identity for 1. Okay, so only the numerator should change here. Why? Because when you change both of them, then you're gonna see that it doesn't solve. Okay, it doesn't solve in that way, and then you're gonna realize that it could have been better off if you had just replaced the numerator only. Okay, so this is why you have to replace the numerator, this in the numerator part, this 1 by the identity. So this will become cosecant A plus cotangent A minus, so 1 should be replaced now with cosecant square A minus cotangent square A divided by 1 minus cosecant A plus cotangent A. So this is what it should become. And now what do you have to do next? Cosecant A plus cotangent A, this should be as it is, and we have to just do the same thing, whatever the problem is yelling at you to do. So the problem, what it says is to factor this out. So this should become cosecant A plus cotangent A times cosecant A minus cotangent A after factoring this, divided by 1 minus cosecant A plus cotangent A. Okay, when we factor this thing, only this thing right here, okay, this thing is only in its expanded form, in its factored form. Okay, all right, and now we have to factor the whole expression. Okay, we have to factor the whole expression. So what can you have common here? So you can see that cosecant A plus cotangent A, these two things are common, so you can take them outside as the common thing, and inside will be left with 1 minus, this should become cosecant A, and you might realize now that you have to distribute the minus sign as well into this. So it should become plus cotangent A divided by 1 minus cosecant A plus cotangent A. And now the next thing is, as both of them, the numerator and denominator, are in factored form, we can cancel some of the things out which are matching. So as you can observe here, 1 minus cosecant A